See, there are usually pots in ruins. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, the cracked urns. Okay. Swing back. I'm just gonna keep checking over everything as I go by, just in case I miss something. This is overgrown as heck. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing a cracked urn here. Well, there's one option. How far does this go down? Bony soil. Well... I found bones. Now, am I getting bones for this? I don't think so, no. So no, let's write that off. Maybe there's something to it that I haven't spotted or don't know about. But I don't want to spend my limited precious time, because yeah, I have no idea how many days have passed. I think this is what, my 4th day? It's either my 4th or my 5th day. And I have no idea what to expect from the temporal storm, but that sounds like something I gotta be worried about. Worst comes to worst, I mean, I guess, yeah. Worst comes to worst, I die a bunch and nothing happens to me because I can't lose anything. Still prefer to avoid it, though. Conglomerate sand. Okay. We have another trader here. Honestly, personal preference, to some degree, is just not even to think about these guys. They have some weird bits. But, like, this one's way too far out. I'm not going to save any landmarks out here. Man. If I fall down into that, I don't think I'm getting back out. I was like, that looks like something interesting there at least, but... I just am not built for... Here we go. Let's see, do we have anything? You know what? I'm gonna move the sticks here. We're just gonna eat some berries. At the very least, this will give me the copper I'm kind of looking for. I got 16. Damn. Well, let's see if I get lucky. If I do that. Nope. Okay. There's some more native copper bits that I can just grab on the surface. There we go, 23. Just need like a smidge more and I think I'm out of luck. Well, worst comes to worst, I just panned for the last handful. Because that wouldn't be so bad. Let's see. Gonna dump that and the dry grass. Because we honestly don't need any of those. I kind of wish the sand in the immediate area of these... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is all gonna be rock. I wish the sand in the vicinity of the surface copper bits, that was like... I wish it was higher in copper. Okay, so bad news. I'm very far from home. Ultra bad news, the sun's about to go down. Well. Loose flint. Native copper bits. Well, we've got a couple of options here, and they're all terrible. So what we're going to do is we're just going to punch the surface copper, get what we can. Turns out coming out here was exactly what we needed. I don't see any other immediate surface copper. What is that? Oh, sundial, sea phone. Okay, well. Time to sprint home in the dark. I guess otherwise I could hop in a death pit. Are you a death pit? Hello? Creepy creature? Oh, I can't see what's going on either. Gamma. Black coal. I don't know what's lighting this place. Quartz. Some other things. I mean, worst comes to worst, I don't die. But then what the hell do I do in that case? What are you? Ah. Dead. Well, that's fine. Corrupt locusts all over their body. Yeah, that's pseudofiably spooky. Okay. Conglomerate sand. Let's just switch it with the soil. Thank you, death warping. I could have tried walking home, but... Man... I just don't wanna. Okay. There we go. Now we've got... let's see. Now we got 40 what I'm looking for. Move over all of the beets. I guess rice seeds aren't a thing. Let's see. Go for the spelt. Oh, we need the medium fertility soil for reasons, though. Let's see. Let's grab the oiled hide at the very least. I'll move it here. The heck is my fire starter? There it is. Get it going before it gets too dark. There we go. Okay, next up, let's go back here. I'm going to turn the gamma back down a bit. I think it was at 200. I'm going to try upping the field of view. Whoa, I can see the future. I think 90 is too much. Let's do 80. I was feeling a little claustrophobic with 70. Okay. So now that we've done that, we want to grab these. Oh, right. Let's also eat our bowl with meal. Fresh for 4 days. Man, I just... Food really stopped being an issue almost immediately. I'm honestly really impressed. I was really expecting food to be much more of an immediate problem for a much longer period of time. But I guess not. Alright, 230 units of copper. Let's just do 40. There we go. That should be enough. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's, I guess, start sorting out some of the weird garbage that we've picked up. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. I looped around. I did not want to send my spear whizzing off into the sunset. That would be sad. I would be in trouble. Okay. What do we do next? I guess kind of clear inventory. Let's see, we've got... You know, we've got the conglomerate sand. You've got the pan. Let's just try putting the conglomerate sand down. I wonder if panning with sand is faster. Doesn't look like it. Can you make a kiln? Currently no. Maybe later. Yeah. I know I can do like a full-on blast furnace and a bunch of other things, but the amount of resources that I actually have on hand to make any of that stuff, like, I haven't even made a metal pickaxe. We're just about to get to that point. I cannot underestimate. I cannot understate just how much slower this is, progression-wise, compared to regular Minecraft. You know, regular Minecraft, you just walk down, you go punch some basic resources, and bing, bang, boom, you pretty much can dive straight into iron within an hour. Maybe even faster. I mean, obviously, certain speedrunners are incredibly quick. Let's see, is the wood going to be hot enough to melt the copper? I think so. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, guides. Okay. Charcoal, clay, copper nuggets. So the real answer is I need to get charcoal. Oh, it's in my inventory. Okay, charcoal burning. First source of fuel used to achieve temperatures high enough to smelt metal ores. Dig a pit. Okay. Fill it with stacks of firewood and make sure to leave no empty blocks. Okay. This is wild. Okay, I'm gonna need dry grass, too. Wherever I put it. There it is. Maybe I shouldn't do this with sand. I have no idea how sand will react. I think it'll be fine, but I'm not sure if I trust this game. Okay, low fertility soil. Let's see. Did I put my dry grass away? I did. There it is. Okay, fire pit and construction. Okay, it's saying charcoal pit, but unlit. "29 in-game minutes before the pile ignites. Make sure it's not exposed to air." Well, there should be no air pockets in that, so I think we're good. Okay. So unfortunately that means we have to put off our direct metallurgy. At least for a little bit. I guess that'll just have to burn. We're going to have to go chop down some trees once daylight comes. But I guess for now what I'm going to do is just kind of hang. We might as well just do some panning for resources. It's nice that clay is useful in this. Yeah, that so many resources feel like they have a purpose. Beyond just kind of like face value. I know in Minecraft, clay is what? Mostly just good for making special blocks and like bowls? And that's about it. Here it feels like clay matters. You want clay. You want a lot of clay. At least initially. And it just makes it, I don't know, it feels more exciting just having this stuff and playing with it. All clay is used for is brick blocks and clay pots, and that's all it's used for. At least in Minecraft. Yeah, and admittedly, I've played a whole bunch of mod packs where you need loads of clay. But that's kind of a different thing. I hate the fact that I have to be standing in the water to pan. Just makes the whole camera angle thing a little bit harder. Oh well. This Minecraft mod looks interesting. I mean, I hope you're just being hyperbolic. But it's actually, like, I've seen a lot of people show up and say, like, it's a Minecraft clone, it's a Minecraft mod. It's like, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of similarities. You're making it funny. I guess I have to act slightly defensively because it's one of those where this is one of those games that is unapologetic with its source of what it is. Like, they're very much, upfront about, yes, this is a Minecraft-esque game. I can't tell if it's smoking. I hope so. But despite the fact that, yes, this is very Minecraft, it really does have, I'm not going to say a completely different flavor, but baseline it feels more satisfying, and I'm really hoping that the mod support for this game really takes it the rest of the way. When I entered the stream, I thought it was Minecraft and forgot to change games on the description. After 2 minutes, I saw the difference. Yeah, it doesn't take too long to see it. It's just the fact that it's like, yeah, this is very Minecraft, but it's like, I don't know. I guess I hate it when people see a game and it's like, oh, this just looks like blah, blah, blah. And then just kind of they tune out because, you know, it's just a clone, it's a copy, whatever. I'm a huge, huge fan of Darksiders, and, like, it got done dirty by, I think, everybody. Just kind of looked at it and it's like, it's just more God of War. And it's like, no, it's not. It's so much better, kind of. I mean, obviously, there was a lot of clunk and a lot of reasons why it wasn't better. But that, you know, ever since, whenever I see, like, a clone, or something that is very derivative, but can stand on its own in the absence of that other game, I'm super fine with it. And yes, also the devs for this were Minecraft modders. They made a game around their mod that wasn't limited by the Minecraft universe. I think that's a great way of doing it. I mean, easy example would be, how many of you guys have seen me play Elemental TD with the Wholesomeverse? Because, like, that's one of those games that, like, yeah, it just started as a Warcraft 3 mod? Might have even been a StarCraft mod, now that I'm thinking about it. Stupid drop bears. Is he dead? Yeah, he did. Nah, nothing. Yeah, it's coded in C# and a lot more stable, even for lower-end gaming laptops. Hey, that's cool. I think I was actually talking about this yesterday when I was playing Valheim, but I love the fact that they're very upfront about wanting people to mod this game right from the get-go, which makes sense. I mean, that's their origin story. Go figure, they'd want people to do the same with their own game. But, you know, growing up, I used to play a shit ton of StarCraft and Warcraft and Morrowind. 3 of the greatest modding platforms of all time. And it's so disappointing to see so many games go by that it's like, if the developers had planned for modding tools, if the developers had planned for modding tools and really just opened it up, you could just have, ooh, that looks like metal scrap, actually. You could have just some absolutely wonderful things. And obviously, to some degree, oops. Yeah, metal scraps. To some degree, that is really dependent on actually having modders to support your game. But I will always say, I think the greatest mistake of Fallout 76 wasn't any of what they did. It was just the fact that they did not make it a modding platform. That all they had to do was just kind of open it up so people could make their own content for Fallout 76. And I honestly think that it would have been fine. That everybody would have been like, whatever, okay. And then in 2 months, the modders would have just had so many good things to make it, worth playing, that all complaints would go out the window. I look at Stonehearth. The modding community kept the game going and released a huge update recently. Yeah. S76 was trying to be a games as a service deal. I'm so glad it seems like so many companies are realizing that games as a service is a stupid idea. That, you know, back when World of Warcraft and MMOs were first coming out, games as a service made sense. Most people didn't have enough money or time or interest in playing multiple games, and the market wasn't there. You know, Steam wasn't a thing. Humble Bundle wasn't a thing. The indie, I mean, just the indie market didn't exist. And so it was so much easier to, whoops. Well, yeah, I never finished that. I'm just gonna leave that there, and we'll just come back at the end of the day. Okay. Close this one. Oh, right. We were putting all of this stuff in here. Anything else? The quartz chunk. Don't want to just keep panning for stuff. The main problem is I don't know how long until I don't know how long until the charcoal is done, so I'm just gonna have to hang out here. Oh, you know what? Let's go chop down a bunch of trees. That's what I should do. I think it's quite dumb that these people who have made decent games in the past start to go in a direction that will lead to horrible feedback. I mean, it kind of makes sense. For so many of these games, they, I think, second greatest mistake that Bethesda ever made was pretending that their games were actually good. And don't get me wrong, like, there was some, like, real quality behind a lot of the games that they made over the years. But I want to say the reason why Skyrim and Oblivion and Morrowind were actually good were because they had that modding support, that so many people could play with it to make them better, to fix everything up. Is there actually a tree in this? There's not. It is just chaos. It is a maple hedge faux tree. What? Alright. I was not expecting that. Alright, we got some trees. Oh my, yeah. That would have been some broken shins. We gotta safety check this area. Okay. Well, I guess we did get a sapling out of it. Alright. That was a very close call. Yup. Hey, we actually got 2 maple saplings out of it too. Nice. Oh, here, let's... Hey, there's actually a cracked vessel in this. It has rice seeds. Oh, nice. At some point I'll bother with farming. Oh, no, I put that there. I was gonna say, is that a grave marker? And the answer is no. And, you know, maybe I'm giving modders too much credit, and maybe I'm not giving Bethesda nearly enough. But it always felt like Bethesda was one of those companies that really should have just kind of embraced the community aspects. Kind of done, like, the full Bethesda thing. Or not Bethesda thing. The full, like, Warframe thing, where they almost use their games as kind of perpetual platforms for a while, and then occasionally come out with, like, a new major version. Shoot. Ah, but I do have saplings. And I'm gonna just plant a couple of the... Oops. I'm just gonna plant a couple of these closer to my house. Wait, hold up. No, that's sandstone stones. Did I thought I saw a flint in the area. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Whatever, we'll just swing home. I'm just killing time at this point. Wish Minecraft would rebuild on a better engine and then retain mod supports. Yeah. I guess I'd just be perfectly fine with someone new doing that as well, and doing well with it. Oh, right. Oh, the grains. Perishable for a couple of years. Okay. Looks like that keeps it fresh for a fair bit longer. Anyway, we'll come back and get that later on. Okay, right. I needed flint. What's that? Nuggets, Valerite? No, we need that. Oh, our seeds perishable. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Y'all want to get into farming, but I'll have to do that later. I just got too much on my plate right now. Let's see. Perfect. And we got plenty of sticks. Oh boy, do we have sticks. Okay, so let's start planting these outside. Because the less I have to walk to actually cut down some trees, the better. I'm actually wondering if the all of these leaf bushes all over the place, if they kind of grow automatically as a replacement for, like... Oh, you know what? I bet these are just replacement saplings and they eventually actually grow tree blocks under them eventually. Maybe. Holy shit, that's a tree and a half. Do I chop it down? I just want to see if chopping this gets me... It does. So, like in Minecraft, you want to go for the leaves first, I think? Or, no, you don't care unless you have a crook. The crooks are modded related. Yeah, let's just chop this down. Because, yeah, it looks like going for the leaves gave me some extra saplings. And also some wild vines. Interesting. Anyway. Do we chop down the mega tree? I mean, I need wood. There's a crook mod. Oh, oak log. Requires a better axe than I have. Yeah, I think... Well, I mean, we could actually stop and just see what mods there are. Keep the tree, praise the log. Yeah, we could do that. Because, yeah, I'm amenable... Well, I'm amenable. I absolutely want to get into modding here. Just because, I mean, if this game is supposed to be a modding platform, why reject that? If this is mod supported and having good unique direction, then yes. I'll have to see how the unique direction works. I mean, I already feel like there's so much more intention with every single action that I have to do in this game, which is good. It means progress is slower, which I will say that can be a bit of a double-edged sword, if only because I'm less likely to start over anytime soon, because I don't want to. The longer it takes to get to the end game, the more I'm just kind of like, eh. Like, it's kind of like starting over in Valheim. I don't think I'd want to. I think I'd probably just take all of my gathering tools and maybe start over, but, you know, with like, a maxed out iron pickaxe and axe, and then just say, like, yeah, this is close enough. Let's see. So I'd probably look into, if I were to ever start this over again, would actually probably be quick starts. Honestly, just something that increases the speed and efficiency of panning. Because I think that would be the true key solution to making early game vintage story. There we go. Sorry, brain has lost me for like 2 seconds here. Yeah, buffed up panning would make early game vintage story just so much easier. I'm gonna figure out where to get fat too. I kind of wish you could like boil it out of the meat or something, but I think I'm just gonna have to hunt. And I know there's like a snaring and a trapping mod, so I'm kind of putting that off. Okay. Oh no, that's the corrupt locust thing. McDonald's is a good place to get fat. It's true. I'm no big fan of McDonald's. After their, especially after that thing they did a couple of years ago where they released like a proposed budget for somebody working full-time at McDonald's, how they could live off of minimum wage as some kind of argument against, you know, raising minimum wage. And their argument, their logic was straight up, get a second job and don't pay for health insurance or car insurance. And it's just like, holy shit, none of this is okay. I'm gonna move the flint over here. Oh, shoot. I have more tree bits. We also have the vines. We'll probably just burn them as fuel. Yeah, then after that, I don't think I've actually eaten at McDonald's in years. Probably gonna have to do the same thing to Burger King. They keep doing really stupid shit, too. And I'm just kind of like, I'd be perfectly fine never eating at Burger King ever again. There's too many other good burger places anyway. Like, why limit yourself? Let's see. Did we just make a shit ton of firewood? Holy crap, we burnt through this axe real quick. Also, the answer is yes. We just turn all of this into firewood. Which is woefully way less firewood than I was really hoping to get here. Oh. Well, I'm seeing the smoke still coming out of this, so we're just going to leave that there for the time being. Let's see. Well, do we pan? No. Let's grab the flint. It's time to figure out how to farm. Okay. What's weather? Weather in Vintage Story is location-based, so you'll experience more rain in jungles and less in deserts. And version 1.12, rain and snow will have the following effects in the game world. So, make your farmland moist so crops can grow, extinguishes fire pits, torches, and forges. Pulls down any hot work items. So eventually I'm going to have to actually I'm going to have to enclose this. Huh, there's a resource up there. Oh well. Let's start with the hoe. Gosh, the soundtrack is good. They have a lot of unique tracks too. Boy, I am just loaded on sticks. Okay. Okay, so this is low fertility soil. This is all medium fertility soil. So let's actually pop outside and find some more high medium fertility soil. I don't know where we're gonna find high fertility soil, but I'm assuming it's going to take a little bit of time before we can find anything of the sort. There we go. But anyway, we'll probably want to turn this outer section into a farm as well. We have a lot of just convenient water features, but I want to start with this first. Let's see. So is this low? These are low. Okay, so how does the hoe work? Do they not have a guide for farming? Uh-oh. On standard worlds, you have 70 in-game days to prepare for the cold season, where you no longer can grow crops and wild animals yield less meat. Okay, so we have to preserve food, which we've kind of already started. Once we get the ability to mine, I'm going to want to mine a little bit into this mountain and effectively make an indoor... an indoor larder. There we go. I'm not seeing anything. Ah, there we go. I'm not seeing anything about how to farm, but... that doesn't mean it's an issue. Okay, next question. This honestly looks like grilled meat. Is that still moist farmland? Yes. Okay, so the water has a radius around it for farmland. Okay. In that case, let's just put down the rest of this and see what is valid distance-wise. Let's see, I only have 2 more. That's moist. That's moist. That's moist. That's moist. That's moist. Moist. I guess I'll just put it here. Obviously, this is a really jank... let's see. This is a really jank potential farm, but... it's a farm all the same. Okay, so let's grow turnips. Rice, rye. And spelt. Let's just grab everything. Okay. I'm probably going to just have a shit ton of turnips, but we probably want grain more than anything else. Vegetables are nice, but grain lasts for years. And it'd be foolish for me to ignore that. Plus, variety is the spice of life. Alright, there we go. So, growth stage 1 out of 5. I'm sure it's probably still going to take a couple of days. Required nutrient N. Oh. Scared the shit out of me. Hello. Shell just spooked me.